morning, everyone.
Hey guys.
It's a little gloomy. It was beautiful out when I went out at 7, but now it's a little gloomy today. We are super excited to be with you guys this Friday. We were live from the beach last week, but sorry, I'm looking at a little window over here. We are home. Had to get back to work, of course. So we wanted to jump on and give you guys the stats for the week of, so it's going to be the week ending in June 13th. And just tell us what's going on in our world before we jump into stats.
Brand new listing on Oval Street.
Right here in K-Town.
Very affordable 3-bed, 2.5 bath, 2-bath. I gotta get my numbers straight. 3-bed, 2-bath.
It's early.
On just over half an acre.
You need more coffee.
I do need more coffee. But yeah, on half an acre with a huge workshop. So it's a pretty unique property. Plus it backs right up to Baker's Creek Park. So if you like pickleball and you want to get on trails and walk in the morning,
I love
really
that.
cool way to just get right into downtown. And there's kind of a little secret park right around the corner from it. So definitely worth checking out if you're in the market. And then Tucker went under contract earlier this week, which is great. So it's been a good, busy week.
Yeah, we're excited about that. And we just had, I'm trying to figure out how to close. Facebook has just like made my window really small. We just had, my seller signed yesterday, but he's actually going to be, we're both wearing pink.
Yeah.
I literally just noticed that. They're going to be closing today on our Lens property. Beautiful home. I'm so excited about the family that's going to be able to get in there and put their stamp on it. And that was the home. We did not go active until May 28th, and we are at June 26th, and list to close in less than 30 days. So, woohoo! These properties that have land all are going fast. So if you're a seller out there and you're like, what's going on? Can't find it? Okay. Sorry, we got to get a lockbox put on that new property.
We'll get there.
I lost my train of thought. Oh, so yeah,
Get
seller
property and you want to
land.
sell, let's do it.
We have buyers as well that are looking at properties with land. It's like that is where it's at right now. Apparently, y'all don't like people.
Yeah, up until yesterday, we were still getting calls about that property in China Grove, asking, is it going to close? Could we maybe do a backup offer? So,
Yeah,
lots of interest on that one.
land is where it's at.
For sure.
But we do have some beautiful homes still on the market. We've got house out in Waxhaw. It's in Cuthbertson Cuthbertson School District. So if you know anything about South Charlotte and the schools down there, or Waxhaw, Weddington, that is one of the good ones.
Can we say highly rated?
Highly.
Say that.
I think so. Check it out.
Perschools.com. Great schools.
Greatschools.com, right? And then what else? Oh, we've got the 3-story walkout in Gastonia, the townhouse. Super cute townhouse that is listed out there, and it's within walking distance of both the little shopping areas, the malls,
You have
right there in Gastonia.
Going to contract out that way too, though, right?
Yeah, so yeah, unfortunately, I'm happy for my seller, but we did have quite a few interest in the single family out there, and that one is under contract. So yeah, rolling right along.
All right, what about the market though?
All right, so Charlotte homeowners and buyers, it's telling us that the market is giving us some really interesting signals right now. We're seeing more homes on the market, more buyers go under contract, and then our inventory, as you guys know, that's been the name of the game, is rising. So the big question is, are we shifting to a buyer's market, or is Charlotte still holding strong in a seller's market?
Spoiler alert, we've been in a buyer's market for a bit. Just for a bit.
And what I would say is, though, tonight we're going to break down the numbers, but it is so location specific.
It is.
Again,
For sure.
land or get multiple offers.
Yeah.
My townhome is sitting 3 weeks and not even one showing. So it is very, very, very property and location specific is what I would say.
It is.
So let's jump into it, Tim.
All right, first up, new listings. So we saw an increase up to 1,449 new listings, up about 25 homes from last week. So we're staying pretty consistent week over week. What that means is buyers are starting to get even a few more options, this week compared to next. A lot of those folks that were trying to get listed earlier in the year, they finally got those projects taken care of and they're on the market. So the homes that are out there, we need to find a way to get them attention, whether it's the marketing that we do, but if it's a unique property with land or it's in those prime neighborhoods, they're going to get the attention automatically.
Mm-hmm. So let's talk about our pending sales. Remember, this is for the week of ending in June 13th, so about 2 weeks behind.
Yeah.
Oh, excuse me. So we had 1,055 homes that did go under contract, which is up 15% to last year. So that is really good to see. It is still at about 36 more compared, I'm sorry, I said last year, 15% to last year, 36 more homes under contract compared to last week. And so this number is important because it tells us that buyers are still out there in the market. They are not waiting. So it really is, like Tim said, it for our sellers, it is a strategy. You really have to be strategic when you're listing your home and marketing it.
So what does that mean? We got all these under contract. We got all these new listings. What does our inventory look like? We've got just over 13,000 homes on the market. We've been kind of trending up little by little from that 11,500 number to now we're just over 13,000 homes on the market. So homes that have sat are still sitting. Some of those new listings are going under contract quick. The interesting fact is we're not necessarily seeing the overall prices decrease in the Charlotte market. Mm-hmm. We're at around $410,000.
Yeah.
So don't necessarily think that you're going to be able to pay less just because, there's more on the market. It just means that those that have sat for a while might have to take a little more of a haircut. List to closed increased a little bit. It's around 90 days from the time that we put a home on the market to the time that we close. And then sellers are receiving about 96.3%. At the low, we were in the high 94s. So,
and this is important. This is for the month of May. So this isn't this isn't the June numbers. Looking back at May.
Yep. So sellers are getting just a little bit more in May than they did in April, from what they were asking for the houses. What about month supply though? And
we're at 3.5. That was for the month of May. I do believe our month supply is at like 3.6 now, with the inventory that keeps coming on the market. So as our takeaway buyers, you have more homes to choose from. You have more time to pick the perfect home for you, and you have more negotiating power than you have had in the past few years. Sellers, it is still a strong market. Just making sure that you are very strategic with your marketing strategy, very intentional with your marketing strategy, I should say. And the biggest takeaway right now is making sure that you are informed about what the market is in your specific area. So if you guys want a breakdown of if you're thinking about listing or if you're thinking about buying, make sure you give us a call so we can tell you exactly what's going on in that specific zip code or even that specific neighborhood, because it's going to be important for your buy strategy if you're making an offer or your list strategy as a seller. So I think that wraps up.
That's it, guys.
And I hope this rain holds off and everyone enjoy a beautiful weekend in Charlotte. Bye.
Bye, guys.